we didn't plan for it to happen this way. Originally we wanted to work with Evan Schwartz up here. And
he was up here, he had the master plan of doing some stuff here at Retallack and kind of got everything rounded up and got the approval to do everything with the support of everyone here at Retallack.
He went up there with Patty Kay, built a sick line, and he went and tested out the first jump and he tweaked his knee, which kind of took him off the bike, and we didn't know what to do because it's about to turn into winter time up here.
It's kind of like, well, all this stuff is done, we got to do it. It's like a whole segment that we can't say no to. So the first person that came to all of our minds was Matty Miles.
Called Matty up, Matty's obviously down.
So already we can tell it's like, just, it was a good choice, good decision. And Evan was stoked that Matty would be riding stuff too.
Should be a cool segment, for sure.
Pretty much started typical day. Like last night we rolled in the dark, so we didn't see anything. We didn't know what to expect outside, where we even were.
We rolled out of bed at 9 o'clock.
All of a sudden there's breakfast cooked downstairs for us, like big burrito wraps, and it was just mind-blowing.
Got all the gear and whatnot and tools and then headed up.
So we had no clue really. We knew there were some jumps, but hadn't seen any photos of them or anything like that.
Get up to the zone where all the jumps were built and everything looked awesome. We were excited, everything was right off the side of the road, already built.
Road shot right here.
Yeah, man.
Whoop, whoop. Look at that, dude. Totally a road shot.
Just did a walkthrough, everything looked awesome, just needed to do a little bit of buffing and retouching and some reshaping, but that was good. We started to get our dig on, and then all of a sudden you start seeing some lightning in the distance and some big dark clouds rolling in, and we're just like, holy shit, that's coming right at us. And then sure enough, like raindrops started falling. It was pretty mellow, and then all of a sudden the wind picked up, and then all of a sudden it's just like boom, like thunder is just like happening, and all of a sudden there's just hail coming in sideways, just like pelting everyone. Everyone's like, oh shit. We're just digging away, and then all of a sudden, like we see the storm just rolling in, a couple raindrops, and we watch it, and we keep digging because we don't really care. And then you start seeing lightning and hearing thunder in the distance, and then all of a sudden she's like, just freaking hits us.
Cold. We tried hiding out for like half an hour, but ended up having to go down for the hot tub.
Got a little afternoon hot tub and reloaded, went back up, and we had a pretty epic evening. Just retouched everything. The rain was actually pretty nice. Yeah, the line's looking pretty good. We just need a little bit of machine work in the next day or two to just reshape a couple things that are just too much to move by hand.
We're gonna kind of take it as it comes. We gotta see what the weather's like tomorrow, but I think if it's good, we'll be up there session the jumps. If it's cloudy, we'll be in the bush session the trails.
Bit of an early wake up to some rain actually.
Made the best of it, just had breakfast and waited it out.
Everything that we had tuned up yesterday was totally blanketed and fresh coat of snow, so kind of slow and having to kind of rearrange our day a little bit.
Patty had the machine and moved a couple of the landings and pushed the lip in for us, dialed in the line. Hopefully this one runs good, and then I just don't want to break. Hopefully it's just fast as you can go. And then me and some of the boys went filming down the trail. Well, a couple other guys kept digging and shaping stuff up.
All good? Okay, ready? Dropping! Woo! Like, Gil starts to get stressed, starts moving quickly, just has to get shit done.
Turned out to be an awesome day. Got a couple hours in shooting some trail.
We made things work and made it happen and kind of changed our direction a little bit, and yeah, pulled it all together actually. So day 2 went pretty good.
Me and Matty kind of did some intro shots to start the segment off, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Hopped on the quad, ripped up the road a little bit.
Still cloudy and snowy, so we went up, decided to shoot in the forest. It was super good in the forest, super tacky, awesome dirt.
Yeah, love when that happens.
Yeah! Oh yeah!
That's better. Yes, dude! Oh, that's what I wanted.
You just see your upper body doing the air, and then drop down so your wheels cresting it, you know? Yeah, dude.
It all went really well. We got a few sick moments with some crazy snow and hail falling, and the trails were just unreal. It's actually pretty awesome how the weather's been, that we got all this rain and crazy weather systems that moved in and made the trails all super muddy and and loose. So we worked our way down. Matty was shredding. We were all just teeing off shots, and it went super well.
The trails were nice and tacky, and yeah, we couldn't ask for any more. We got more than we could hope for the trail part of the segment, and yeah, we're laughing right now. So.
Still pretty cold. We finally got bluebird, which we were looking for. So the sun was drying those jumps out up top all day, and went up even higher onto the ridge, and we got a few shots with Matty on the quad, and then hiked even higher up to get a couple riding shots from higher up on the ridge in the Alpine.
First run, dropped down the shale part, flatted like 5 seconds down it. So a little flat tire action on the shale, but we're gonna go down, check the jumps out.
So we went down, ripped the quad all the way down, and then grabbed a new tire because he tore the sidewall on his tire on one little rock.
Tiny guy. Little baby.
I thought it was gonna be a full slash. And at that point, it was pretty much time to move into the jumps. Worked out pretty good, still a little soft, but things are working. Camera started shooting, and yeah, Matty was killing it as usual. Just figuring everything out, and it was pretty sick finally to see him all over the jumps and having fun, so it was good. Good to see. Wicked day forecast was exactly what I called for. We headed up the mountain and just got right into it, and it was a super good vibe. Everyone was killing it, and we're getting all the shots, worked our way down to the jumps. Everything was looking good, light was happening, everyone was in their positions, and we were actually almost ready to call it, and all of a sudden we heard Matty dropping in.
Someone had come down the mountain on a trail and had rolled into the jumps, the top of the line, and Matty was above them and didn't see them, and we were below them and didn't see them.
He aired in and landed right on one of them and just exploded, and so we were all down below because we were further down, and just heard the crash, and so we all went running up there, and it was just pretty much the worst scene possible. Like, it looked like he had a pretty bad dislocated elbow and a really bad cut on his hand, on his finger.
We just need to get down, we're high up here.
There was shale on either side of the trail, and obviously the shale took its toll on his body. Something's up with his elbow, it looked dislocated or broken, and one of his knuckles was sliced right open. After a trip to the hospital, I found out sliced tendon in his index finger and most likely dislocated elbow.
Sounds like his finger is gonna need some surgery. So just get him back to Kamloops, and hopefully he'll be all good. You know, like, injuries heal, and hopefully it's not a long-term thing where he's, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much into the shoot. Like, we're all packing her in. It sucks to leave it on a crappy bad note like that, but you know, it's mountain biking is what it is. Crazy shit happens that you can't predict. It was just a huge surprise for us. No one could even account for someone else. We were in the middle of nowhere, and it just happened to be a collision, the only two riders on the mountain. And yeah, a bit of a tough way to end a really good, successful trip here at Retallack.